friends out there. I'm going to do for you today a quick setup video of my June planner. This is a Foxy Fix turmeric, spiced turmeric ring binder. This is the personal wide size. I have a gold fox and pip bow embossed on the front and gold on the spine and cream stitching. These elastics are goldenrod. They are the color that Foxy Fix used to have. I don't know if they still do or not now that they have their new elastic supplier. But I had cream elastics and I didn't like the contrast in the elastics, so I switched that out. My red bow is from Peony's Papery. I adore the Alice bow charms and clips. And I have an Ole Block clip of roses up here. And the roses don't really go with my theme this month, but the red does, so that's why I've picked that. Oh, and I've got my spine charm here from Fur and You on Etsy. Her charms are so pretty and her clips. So taking a look at my setup for this month, it is very similar to my previous month's setups, but a couple of things are a little bit different. So once again, my pocket game is not very strong, you guys. I've got some patterned paper in here and this cute card that came from the June Cocoa Daisy kit. Trust me, I'm a psychologist. Get it? Psychologist. And then another card, You Had Me at Picnic with Simon and Betty, and I just rounded the corners and laminated these so that I could keep them for other uses. But I don't normally keep a lot of clips and fluffy things in here. I want my binder to be able to open and close easily. So I normally keep all of my clips and whatnot in a separate, one of those plastic photo cases, and then I just use them as I need them. I don't keep them in all the time. So as you will see, as usual, if you've seen my last couple of monthly setups, I always start at the beginning of my planner with an art piece that I've created. So I subscribe to, gosh, now it's like 5 of the Cocoa Daisy kits. I just can't get enough of them. This is the B6 Dory kit. So it's meant for a B6 traveler's notebook. But since personal wide is 1/4 of an inch smaller in both directions, I take out the staples, cut the pages apart, and then trim them down to fit here in my rings. And so this is actually the back of the Dory booklet. It comes with a plain craft cover. Let me find the other side of it. This is actually the front side that has nothing on it. And I always use this back side because it has Cocoa Daisy embossed right here. And I choose elements from the printables and from the cardstock and all the various things that come with the kit to create a little art piece on the front for myself. So this month, with the theme being bicycles, I knew that I wanted a bicycle, and I was hoping that one would come in one of the papers that was the right size, and this one was on one of the cardstock pieces, and I thought it was perfect. So I spent a fair bit of time fussy cutting out all the spokes. I'm gonna zoom this in a little bit. Yeah, that was a lot of work, but it actually was not as difficult as I thought it was gonna be. I was panicked that I was gonna cut through those spokes, but I didn't. And I really like how it turned out. The basket is part of this item, and then I just individually cut out all of these flowers, and some of them are glued down to the paper and some of them are raised up with foam pieces. So my hope was that it would look like the flowers were kind of flying out of the basket. So I really like how this looks, and it makes me happy to open my planner and have something pretty like this be the first thing that I see. So this first section that I just showed you, from craft cover to craft cover, this is the B6 Dory that comes from Cocoa Daisy. And so I, like I said, trim down the pages and punch them. Here is a card, a dashboard that came in the kit. I love this quote: "There's nothing in nature that blooms all year long, so don't expect yourself to do so either. We are our own worst critics, and we have to give ourselves some grace sometimes." This is a pocket that I made out of another dashboard and some paper, and I normally keep my stickers, the smaller sticker sheets, in here. Let's see, they're sort of, my desk, if you could only see it right now, guys, is a complete and hot disaster. These smaller sticker sheets that come with some of the various kits, I normally fit right in there so that they are up front and center in my planner. And if I am putting something a to-do town on one of my daily pages and I need a little bullet point or something cute, I can just flip right here and pull it right out, and I have these with me all the time. So that is for stickers. Here is a Foxy Fix dashboard with a couple of the Cocoa Daisy dashboards, the June one and the bucket list one. And I filled out that my bucket list is to travel, enjoy friends and family, recharge, and relax with the end of the school year upon me and only 5 more days. Oh my God. The recharging and relaxing is a definite given. So here's the first official page of the Dory booklet. It's always a calendar, and this calendar is kind of too small really for me to be able to use the boxes for anything, but I keep this page in here just because it's a good reference if I need to quickly see the month of June. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Albert Einstein, I like that. And then we start the inside Dory pages. These first couple of pages I don't use for any reason that I can think of right now, but they're always good for notes or if I need to jot things down later. And then I have a tab here. Every decorative piece in this planner is from Cocoa Daisy. These tabs come in the kit, and I wrote gratitude. This is my gratitude journal section. So the first few pages of the Dory booklet are divided by these lines, and so there's 3 on a side. And one of those little sticker pages comes with these numbers. So I just number each section and handwrite the day of the weekend, and every evening before I go to bed, I just jot down something that I'm grateful for. So it's nice to be able to look back over this section at the end of the month and read all of the things, the nice things that happened. So there is that section. Then we have a middle section, and one thing you're going to notice is that these 2 pages I accidentally hole punched on the wrong side. So, oops. You know, it is what it is when you are taking apart a booklet. I feel good that I got all the other pages done correctly. Here is where I have taped down the Cocoa Daisy Planner Challenge for June. It's a photo a day challenge. And the Daily Foxy Fix Challenge. This is a quarterly challenge. So I keep these here for easy reference so I can look back, oh, what was I supposed to post today? And I can look and see. And then another few pages that are blank that I have not yet used and may still or may not. Well, they're just here in case I need them. And then I have this tab section, again, another divided section, and I have tabbed this with a tab that says journal. This is my food and sort of fitness health journal. So I started Weight Watchers 2 weeks ago. And this is where I'm sort of keeping track of my steps and my weight and my points used and just how I felt about the day. I've been notating here that I have not been drinking enough water, so that's something to keep fresh in my mind going forward this week. And yesterday, 2,900 steps. I sat on my butt yesterday all day and did planning stuff, so that's why we didn't walk around so much. But at a typical day at school, I can expect to get a little over 6,000, and I really should try for 10,000 every day. That's keeping this front and center sort of reminds me of what my goals are and to stay focused. But again, these number stickers come in one of the Cocoa Daisy kits, and so again, I just number all of the sections and notate the days of the week, and by the end of the month, I'll have a whole month of food and fitness and health journaling to look back over. So it will help me see patterns, what happened that I did well, what happened that I didn't do so well. So that's good to have. And then there are a few more blank pages and then the end of the booklet. So this is what comes in the Daisy Dory. Everything else in here is stuff that I've added in that I use for my own personal planning. So again, all these papers and tabs and everything are from Cocoa Daisy. Here are Simon and Betty, sort of the Cocoa Daisy mascots. This little die cut came in the February kit, and I laminated it, and I have moved it from planner to planner because I just think that they're so cute and adorable. So the next section after my gratitude and food journal is my 2018 section. Here I have monthly calendar from Annie Plans Printables. And we'll go through here, March, April, May, and here is June's. So I normally decorate this with some date stickers and some of the washi that comes in the kits and a couple of stickers. And other than that, I really try to leave the boxes open because they fill up very quickly. In this case, the last day of school is coming up this Friday, the 8th. I can't even believe it's finally here. And then next Wednesday, I'm leaving on vacation. I'm heading to California. for 10 days with my best friend and her daughter. And then we get home. And then the Wednesday after that, I'll be heading to Florida to visit my parents for 10 days. So it's going to be a nice month, a little less than a month, 3 weeks of vacay. I have not yet put much in July because I'll be coming back on the 7th. And then I don't really have too much that's happening yet, which is lovely for a teacher who's been just running all year long. It is lovely to have nothing happening. This bookmark I again created out of Cocoa Daisy printables and cardstock, and that goes there so I can always quickly find the month that I need to be in. After this calendar, I have this other calendar from, I'm trying to remember, I always forget the name. I think it's called Strawberry Planning on Etsy. This is a perpetual calendar, so it has every month with just days listed, and so I put in birthdays and anniversaries and things that stay the same from year to year. So when I sit down next month to do my July planning, I will refer to this, and then I'll go back to the monthly of July, and I'll add in these birthdays that I need, that I want to make sure that I don't forget, and things like that. So the perpetual calendar is nice because it can stay every year and doesn't get thrown out, and I can just keep adding things to it. So I have that in here. Then I've got a Foxy Fix dashboard with a couple more of the dashboard cards from Cocoa Daisy, and another divider. This one is for my daily planning section. So, oh, here's another dashboard that I forgot about. This one is a divided dashboard. I kind of like this one. You can put small cards in here. Simon in his Hawaiian shirt and his sunglasses just kills me. A piece of vellum that came in the kit also, and I attached one of the pen loops that came to it. So my daily plans are also from Annie Plans Printables. These are the 3-column daily timed inserts, and I have these in here just until Tuesday the 12th. Here's the current week, well, the end of last week, Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, this is today. And then I've got next week in here. Oops, I forgot I messed up, and so I put those pages together. At the beginning of the insert is a tracker. And so I did really good on my tracker last month, you guys. If you look on my Instagram page, you'll see a photo of my tracker all filled out. And I managed to go start to finish completely with the tracker, which was the first time that I had ever done that. So I'm hoping this month is just as successful. This bookmark I created, again, from Cocoa Daisy cards and washi and printables and tabs, and then just laminated it. And it just sits here. I don't have any trouble with these falling out. The June one, this one, or the today one, they just sit in here. I used to hole punch these, but it was annoying to me to have to constantly flip them back and forth or pull them out, and I can just take it out, put it to the side, put it right back in. So, and I find that I don't lose them. They don't fall out, so it's fine. Here comes the beginning of this week now. So the inserts that I use have a daily overview, which I use for lettering practice. I use the Llama Letters daily lettering practice prompts on her her Instagram page, Llama Letters, Cindy. This month it's all Garbage Pail Kids characters, which I am not familiar with. I'm finding it kind of gross to write these things down, but you know, hey, all I have to do is practice the handwriting. I had tried using this overview page for a variety of things. A weekly overview, which kind of was pointless because I had all my things in my days. Then I tried using it for meal planning, and that didn't work because I rarely plan ahead. I usually decide, you know, hey, what should I make for dinner? And then I make something. So I was really documenting after the fact, and that was kind of useless. And then I finally said, hey, I could use this for lettering practice, and this is actually turns out to be the perfect thing for me. So the weekly overview is my lettering practice, and then come the daily pages. Here's another bookmark that I made that says today on the top. And my daily pages, like I said, only go up until the 12th. So I'm counting down the school days remaining. So on Monday, once I get up and go to school Monday, there will be 4 more days. All of these stickers and washi, most of the washi, not all of it, is from, again, the Cocoa Daisy kits. The big numbers, the letters, the stickers, there is a little bit of everything in those kits. 3, 2, 1, 0. Here's the last day of school. Yay, hooray. Next Saturday, next Sunday, I've left very open because I'll be leaving for my vacation on the 13th, Wednesday, and I'm leaving this open to write last minute stuff down. I haven't done next week's lettering yet, but I will. And then here's for Monday and Tuesday. And then I took out the rest of the month's inserts because I'm leaving on Wednesday the 13th to go on vacation. And rather than have these 3-column daily inserts that I wouldn't be using the times and all that stuff for, I decided to just add myself a grid section. And so this is going to be my vacay section. I have a tab here that says vacay. And I'm going to start off with my packing list, which I need to start creating later today. And then my plan is to use these pages to document my trips. So I'm going to bring with me a ton of the Cocoa Daisy stickers. I have taken a bunch of these die cuts already and made stickers out of them. I'm going to bring a whole bag full of just these little bits that are created into stickers. I have a Xyron sticker maker, by the way, if you're wondering how I do that. It's fantastic. It turns any piece of paper into a sticker. You run it through and it adds the adhesive on the back. So I'm taking a whole bag of stickers and journaling cards like these with me, and some washi tape and pen. And my plan is to every evening journal about the day. And I've done this for like every vacation that I've ever been on. I've done it in a traveler's notebook insert. I've done it in just a plain notebook, but I always like to document while I'm on vacay so that when I come back, when I read back through it, I don't forget all the little details. And so I'll take some cards and I'll washi them in and use them as tip-ins to put photos on, and then you can still keep the whole page for journaling. It's gonna be really cool, and I will post updates as I go. But when I come back, then I can use this book to then create something more permanent, like a photo book or something like that, and I'll be able to look back and document all those details. So right now I'm in the process of going through and just washing the pages so that, you know, at least they have a little bit of cuteness to them. These washies are all from the Cocoa Daisy kit this month. And I've not gotten too far. I still need to do more of these. But like I said, I'm going to document my vacation to California on this one. After that section, I have books that I'm reading. So this is a printable from Any Plans, also Newbery Award winners. The Newbery Award was started to be given out in 1922, and so I'm working my way through those. If you remember my April planner, I think I told you I was on one of these 2 books. I started this one. This is Tales from Silver Lands that was written in 1925. I started this on April 3rd, and oh my God, you guys, it has taken me almost 2 months to get through it because it is so boring. But I have challenged myself to read them all, and darn it, I'm going to read them all. I think on my Kindle last night, I went to bed and I was like maybe 91 or 92% done. So that book is getting done today because I am moving onward. I am so over this book. But I'm hoping to move a little more quickly through some of the other books here on the list. So that's my book tracker. And then I have shop codes where I have friends who are PR girls or shops that have given special discount codes to their Facebook groups or Instagram groups or whatever are in here. So when I go shopping for planner stuff, I can use my codes. And then there's another dashboard here. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. Albert Einstein, man, he wasn't a genius for nothing. And that is the end of my planner. I've got just one little baby clip here that came in the Cocoa Daisy kit. I've got another laminated card, and this came from one of the free printables. I don't know if you guys know it, but if you go on the Cocoa Daisy website, there's a little tab at the top that says freebies, and even non-subscribers can download planner pages and pages that you can print out and die cut like this and make some pretty things for your planner too. So you don't have to be a subscriber to get some cute stuff. So you should run over there and take a look. That is going to go here. And there you go. My pen is from Pen Gems. I almost always use a Pen Gems pen in my planner. This pen, I believe, was part of the January Cocoa Daisy kit, the planner add-on kit, I think maybe. I think this is the pen that's called To Brie or Not To Brie, but I'm not positive, so don't hold me to that. But I love the Pen Gems pens, and I put the really, really super fine tip gel point in them, and this is my like everyday writing utensil. I do carry other pens in my bag every day, but this one is always attached to my planner. So So there you go, guys. There is the whole kit and caboodle. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to leave them down below. If you want to know sources or where I got anything or how I use anything, please feel free, because I love talking about my Foxies and my planners. I hope you guys have a fantastic June. Talk to you soon. Bye.